Yo, what is going on, boys? How are you guys doing today? Welcome. I have to get a market video out to you guys because I think a lot of you guys are like really all over the place and not really knowing what is totally going on. Guys, just a thumbs up on the video is appreciated. All the love helps out a lot. Just came off a long stream and a long day because I get up early on rewards days to open a reward. So I've been up like all day today. But yeah, I don't know why I'm sitting here with my draft record. You guys are gonna all absolutely ruin me for flexing. So today was interesting on the market, and I think I want to point out in this video that I probably should have given you guys a little bit of heads up when I was investing last night that, yeah, there was a chance the market was not going to do amazing today. And I mentioned it in a video earlier this week that like November is a really tough month for the market because you have so many promos and just things going on. So at the moment, I have 3.8 million. Basically, I had sold cards this morning, got up to like 7 mil. I invested like 10, and then I reinvested in some stuff. And I'm going to be honest with you guys and transparent. It didn't do shit. It didn't do well at all. I'm literally stuck in stuff right now that is break even, or I'm losing 2 to 3 coins, 2 to 3K a card. So I may break even. I may not. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. What I know is that tomorrow, guys, we have a promo confirmed. Like, I bought a bunch of this dude at 140, and he's 151. So it's like break even, basically. It's a little bit of profit, not much. So what I do know, guys, is that tomorrow is a promo. Now, we know this because if you look on EA's Twitter, it says, exclusive reveal of Road to the Final players on the Foot Champions Cup stream tomorrow. So it's their marketing way. Good job to EA because it's their marketing way of getting everybody into the Twitch live stream, right? Otherwise, without anything really there, nobody wants to watch competitive FIFA, really. Some people, who knows? I've almost cursed. Anyways, into furthering the discussion of the video, it does bring for the opportunity of a potential, pre-crash. Now, the way Road to the Final works, if you don't already, I talked about it in an upload earlier this week. You guys can go watch it. Basically, Road to the Final are Champions League cards. So, again, look, I'll show you. Before we get into that, I'm going to show you my transfers right now. At the moment, this I bought for 80 like a second ago. I've been trading a little bit. I've got just a bunch of screams, some golds. A lot of these are break even. So I'm figuring out still what I want to do with them. I'm not sure yet. What I wanted to discuss with you guys, though, is that Road to the Final and the promo and what it is and what you guys should expect real quick. So Road to the Final, it's basically a Champions League-based promo. What you're going to see in this promo is you will see a bunch of cards that will act as semi-live items. Now, they will upgrade with their teams based off of how the team progresses in the knockout stage and things like that. What happened last year when we got these cards, and I showed you guys what kind of cards we got last year. We got a Suarez, a Griezmann. Last year, these cards were really cheap early on, and then they flew at nighttime because people really wanted to play with them. They all get +1s, and then they act upon how their teams progress in the Champions League. So there is a bit of time in between. I think the first upgrade is December or January, and there's another one in February, and there's not another one until like April. So they just depend on like the group stages and things like that. So, it's an interesting day for the market. I'm a little nervous with golds. I will tell you guys that much in terms of like gold cards. I'm a little nervous about those. So anybody, who's a gold, I'm wondering, do they really do that well tomorrow? Now you have some golds like a Van Dijk. This will be okay in my opinion. But then you have other golds, maybe like a Dembele, who's already taken a pretty big hit today, right? Maybe this kind of card struggles. It's like 31K right now. But what I will also tell you, and something you guys got to keep in the back of your minds, there has been so much panic. There's been so much panic, man, for the last, 24, 48 hours. I mean, the market literally hasn't even... You guys know with Thursdays. Like, on Thursdays, man, if you guys go onto the market and you guys take a look at, like, a Kevin De Bruyne. I mean, this dude, every Thursday, guys, this dude goes up 30 to 40K. He's up 5K today. Like, hardly up 5K. And we got marquee matchups today, and we didn't get anything. Honestly, with the marquee matchups, guys, it means the marquee matchups are not that great. You look at the marquee matchups, and for what they are, you get a rare election players pack. You get a rare mixed players pack, premium mixed players pack, premium gold players pack, rare. So none of these packs are that good. So when you see some things getting sold after 1 p.m., well, it tells you that there's a lot of panic. Now, the loading screen there was a loading screen at 1 p.m. And usually last year when you guys were around or weren't around, if you weren't, the way the loading screen worked was that when we got a loading screen, people just decided to sell their cards, man. Like everybody on Thursdays would panic. It was interesting because today, a lot of cards have maintained the price that they were pre-loading screen, which is interesting because it kind of tells you the market was maybe like already around the same price. So I think there's a lot of people waiting to buy. So I'm kind of expecting from the market tomorrow is panic selling in the morning or about the same as where it's at right now at 1 p.m., which is 6 p.m. for you guys. I'm expecting there's going to be some supply because people will open promo packs, and then there's going to be a lot of listings on the market. there should be a good opportunity to buy cards, in my opinion, from like 3 to 4 hours before 1 p.m. and then an hour or hour and a half after. After that, I think the market will do pretty good tomorrow night. I think the market will shoot up. So I think any of you guys that are dealing with some cards maybe you have right now, if they're a low rated gold and you think that they're going to get supplied a lot tomorrow, get out of them. If they're a Messi, keep it. Now, Messi's been an exception today. All these top tier metas, if you look at Messi, he's 1.5. All these guys right now, if you really want to sell, you can get out now. Mbappe's hitting like 1.2. Mbappe's a crazy price. These guys are actually sellable right now for the first time in a while. These guys, you guys can actually get on and sell for a really high price. I think the kind of cards that I was just glancing over was De Bruyne, Aubameyang. I mean, these kind of guys are sellable tonight. And I think there's a chance that they're a little bit lower in the morning, right? Or in the afternoon for a quick hour. But what you guys got to understand is when we get these promos, when EA supplies these promos and brings this stuff, in my opinion, it injects coins into the market. Whether people believe that or not, I think it injects coins into the market because people will hit the promo packs that are out tomorrow. I don't think we'll get lightning rounds. There's a chance, but I don't think we usually only get lightning rounds at Black Friday because that's their big marketing pitch for Black Friday. Usually the first lightning round of the year is around that time. So I don't know if we'll get them until that time, but there's gonna be promo packs. People are gonna supply the market, and I also know a lot of people that are saving packs for tomorrow, which means that anything they pack, when people are all opening packs collectively at the same time, they are all listing cards on the market, and nobody is truly aware of what the hell is actually going on for prices. So nobody really knows the prices, and so obviously you guys know if nobody knows the prices of a card, well, it's gonna result in the cards going pretty cheap. So the way that I'm going to plan it is I'm going to kind of continue to lazy sell some of this stuff. My plan is that a lot of the screams, I think we're really overinvested. So I think a lot of these Patreons, which if you guys don't know what a Patreon is, I don't need to talk about it. But a lot of these investing groups, I will say, I think bought a lot of screams and today just decided to offload them because of promo, right? I think the people in the Patreon are like, hey, get rid of them. We got a promo coming. So I think that has happened. And I think there's a chance that screams can do well. I think screams really depend on the kinds of cards that we get into the road to the final promo. Is it going to be Neymar's? Is it going to be Allen's? Is it going to be these types of players, or is it going to be lower tier players? Are we going to be getting like Mario Guts a scream? Road to the final. If we get these kind of lower tier players, there is a chance that screams get sold off a little bit to go get those cards, right? Because they're about the same level. If we get the top tier players, if a Neymar road to the final, like these kind of cards, the top tier, Conte, for example, we get those tiers of players. I don't think the screams are going to really drop because you guys got to understand, they don't really have a reason to drop. There's no reason for screams to drop if, there's nothing really replacing them. Okay, other things to talk about. There's a lot of other, like these kinds of players, right? The Young should have gone up 30, 40K today, but because of a promo, he didn't, right? He's still at this price right now, which is making sense. You will see a lot of the players. You guys need to think. I can't spoon feed you. You need to think about the players that people need in their weekend league teams. Ben Yedder. There's a lot of these kind of guys that haven't risen a ton yet, and I do think they have a little bit more room to free fall before they go up, right? And I think they have a chance to go up after an hour or two of whatever panic comes tomorrow, if we do get any panic. It all depends as well. I'm going to be live streaming tomorrow as well, so you guys will kind of get to see what I'm doing or what I have or what I don't have. It's really hard at times to invest and trade in front of 3,000 or whoever many people, as humble as I am about those numbers. It's hard because you have a lot of people trying to do the same thing you're doing. But what we will be able to see tomorrow, guys, is we're going to be able to see basically what EA is giving us because they've already announced on their Twitter that they're going to post the road to the final players on the live stream tomorrow. So if you guys don't even want to watch me, you don't have to watch me. You guys can just tune on to the live stream on EA, and they'll basically start to give you guys some leaks of players that are coming out. And if we decide that they are pretty top tier players, I think there's going to be a sell-off maybe in the top tier market, but the low tier market I think has a chance to rise tomorrow and do pretty well. We'll have to see. It's a very uncertain time in the market at the moment, guys. I don't know what to project because at one point you think that people still have to buy teams, they have saved packs and all these things, and at the other point, you're starting to wonder, are people thinking about Black Friday? Are people starting to, maybe selling their teams a little bit, just enjoying the coins they have, and then maybe coming back to it when it's all said and done? And that's kind of the ground right now where it makes me unsure to know where we are truly at. So you guys have to make your own decisions with your coins, with your investing, with your trading. You guys do what makes you feel comfortable. If it's going to stress you out that you're keeping cards into tomorrow, don't do it, right? If you're confident, if you don't really care what happens, keep your cards. It's always my advice. And then also, guys, tomorrow marks the start of a new season. So it'll be the reminder of this overnight upload. If you guys have these objectives to do, I'm going to cool it out at 8. I don't have time to do all this stuff. I'm going to chill at 8. But if you have this stuff to do, guys, it may be worth it for you guys to start doing it or do another 1 or 2 tonight. These icon swap objectives will run out tonight. They will be gone tonight. So after tomorrow, they'll be replaced with 12 more ones. And then we'll also tomorrow, what's I guess another exciting thing to look through. Tomorrow's we'll also get a new season of players. So we'll get new season objectives and things like that. And so we'll obviously have new players to maybe look into or go for, which will be, I guess, pretty unique, right? Nobody will get these cards for another month, but there's a certain aspect to looking forward to that. That's cool. So I'm planning on, for me, guys, I'm going to probably hopefully get up to 6 or 7 mil at some point before tomorrow. And then I'll see what's going on with the prices tomorrow. That's the plan, really. We'll see what's going on. We'll see what the prices look like. At the end of the day, what you guys do have to remember with this market is that Weekend League needs to be played. People need Weekend League teams. So a lot of people are selling and buying teams on rewards days and then reselling them. But I think it's important to understand that people have to play this game mode. People really do play this game mode. Some of you guys watch me that don't. You guys just trade. But the general populace of FIFA actually need to log on and play Weekend League. So at the end of the day, whenever the crash is done or it isn't done, they got to go on. They got to buy their team. And so that's got to be the reality. And that's got to be the thought process that you guys think of. Thinking, okay, it feels like not many packs are being open anymore. And if prices start to stagnate in the afternoon, I would expect a rise into the nighttime. I mean, you will see a rise. I'll share with you guys a few things real quick, just as we end the video, that went really well with the rewards today. There was only a few things that did really well. Number one was Kevin De Bruyne. I bought a few of these at 630. I got him out at 670, so he's like 660 now, so that's good. Another one that we did was Ducore. Ducore did hit pretty well today. It's French. It's Premier League. These kind of investments always do well. He's right now at 75, and we got him out at like 74, 75, 76. And then I think one other really good one that I want to point out to you was like weirdly Scream Aspas. I don't really know why, but he did really well, man. I bought a bunch of him at 120, and we got out at like 135, 136. So he was good as well. He's actually a lot higher right now. He's about wow, he's 141 right now. Really? Is he this high? 144 at the moment. Damn. So I mean, this guy is a guy that doesn't have a lot of supply and is starting to get his real-time price. So all in all, man, not a terrible day on the market. But hopefully tomorrow's a little bit more fun to trade in. There was not a lot of people buying cards today. At all. The market was pretty dead today. I probably made 500k, 600k TP. Not much, dude. So today was not a fantastic day on the market. We're looking for better in the future. So thank you guys for watching the video. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys tomorrow for some Road to the Final hype. Gracias. See you guys.